You
Are you?
good? Yeah,
Yeah, I'm all good.
amazing. Okay, doke. Well, I won't keep you long today. I know we caught up in the week already. First thing is, why did you start working with me?
I started working with you because I needed some guidance. I
Okay.
just needed some structure, and I needed just someone to inspire me. And I wanted to do things that the person is doing rather than say they're doing.
Okay.
I saw a lot on like your social media about the conversions that you were doing, and it was something that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So for me, then I'm a big fan of people doing what they say and just walking the walk, and that's what really made me gravitate towards you because I could
Yeah.
see you doing it. I could see you were like on the ground in the trenches, and I wanted to learn from what you're doing
Yeah. Cool.
so that you can say, right, don't do this, don't do that.
Yeah.
This is going to cost you a fortune. This is going to cause a pain, and it just make it the clearest route through.
Yeah, for sure. And you feel like that's like you've had some of that, or you've had.
Yeah, definitely. I know we haven't done a project yet, but even the conversations that we had, um, things you've just suggested, or discussions and options, and even when we do deal analysis, like understanding the figures and things you said, oh, I wouldn't do, I would do, and even just little things like when we had that conversation the other day about the big deal and just having the human side of it and just not being told you're in soft, just work through it all, blah blah blah. It's nice to have that kind of realism
Yeah.
and not like forced pressure when life's not going great. You just kind of get it and just back off a little bit, and then get back. Tell me to get back on the horse as soon as life starts to steady again.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that makes sense. It's balance, isn't it? Like we've got to have
Yeah,
like something that works like both sides. For like family and life is just as important. Like we don't all have to be Alex Hormozy working 20 hours a day. You know, we said that from the start. That's not what we're aiming for.
yeah, that was never something I wanted. I'm not that guy. I don't have that fire determination to wake up and work from 5 and then work till 1.
Yeah.
And I'm not that guy. I'm a really big believer of trying to find balance in life and
Yeah.
be present with my family and friends, and not money comes, money goes. It is,
100%. As a
I
tool.
think life is short, so I'm all about being present in it.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. It's just a tool. It's just a tool for doing some stuff. But yeah, life is so important. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, doke. And like in terms of like what wins you've had any so far, do you feel like you've had any wins?
Yeah, so like I said, we haven't done the big project. That is the main goal of what we were
Sure.
going to do, but that is partly my side. I had a few issues that popped up. We've had losses in the family. Obviously, got married, baby on the way. So it all
What?
came. It
It's a
came like a
lot.
whirlwind the last
Yeah.
few months. So it was nothing that you did that slow down the process. It's just life just hit me like a ton of bricks over the last 2 3 months. But in that time, like I said, I got a flip over the line, which is great, which you supported.
Awesome.
I got a turnkey buy to let going through, which is going to be a great little add to the portfolio.
100%.
And even just picking up the knowledge and just getting my head straight, ready for the next one. And I feel like as soon as this baby comes and I can create normality again in life,
Yeah.
I'm ready to go for what the primary focus was, and conversions and blocks, and
100%. Yeah,
start going to that next level
for
of my
sure.
development.
We'll get there, man. This, yeah, like you said, we've got to focus on life sometimes, but you know, once we've done a bit of that, then we'll double down into the goals that we set at the outset. Yeah, I'm confident in that, and you know, keen to keep working with you and keep pushing on those things. So, and you know, likewise, you're working. You still, even though you had all those things going on, you still got to flip over the line. You've done a project management deal, which was, you know,
Oh yeah,
and you've got a turnkey. So like, they're massive wins, you know, and you should celebrate them and be proud of them. So
yeah. Exactly. Whilst working full time as well.
Exactly.
So, again,
running a business, which is bigger than working full time.
Yeah, exactly. So sometimes you just don't stop and tap yourself on the back, and
100%. You've got to do that at times. Just have a little reminder and just celebrate those little wins.
Yeah, you always just compare yourself to others and think like could you be doing more, but sometimes just more is just it's not realistic.
No, it's probably not. Yeah, it's not. Especially when everything else in life is not. It's not healthy. It's not good for us.
Exactly.
Yeah. Amazing. Okay. Cool. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. And what would you say to somebody who is like considering investing in property and working with me or as part of this community?
I would say it's a brilliant way to focus yourself. Okay. You take away the guesswork and the doubt, and you've got a vast amount of knowledge, which is easy to consume, and you're very open about discussing things and being honest, like that won't work, I don't think that will work, or that is a brilliant idea, and then putting things in place and keeping people accountable. And I think if people are thinking about getting into property and working with you, I 100% think it would be a great choice, and it's just got to be ready to take action and not just sit on the fence and just want you to do everything for them.
Yeah,
because this isn't that type of thing. It's not like I'm gonna do and get this deal for you, I'm gonna do this for you, you literally set the target, set the goals, and then off we go. And that's what is great about this is making the person accountable.
Yeah,
they've got to get up and go and get the job done, and then you watch over that and just make sure that we don't make the mistakes. So yeah, I highly recommend it. I've taken a lot from it, and I'm really excited about getting into the big deal and working with you in the future.
Yeah, cool, man. Yeah, no, I really appreciate that. It's really helpful. It's good from like feedback basis, but also good just to know that like, from like what you've said, you know, you've enjoyed your journey, you've enjoyed like everything that we've done so far, and we've still got ages to go. You know, it's still early days, so excited to see where we go with the bigger stuff. Definitely once we settled with the baby. Okay, Doug. And final one is kind of around like the community and accountability sides. Like how we found both of those, and how do those kind of like fit with like your wants and needs and
accountability thing is great. As I said, you've got the WhatsApp groups and the calls. To be honest, I've not been the greatest student when it comes to the accountability stuff. Some of the calls have been when I've been in full-time work, because I work quite late. Sure. So that's not a you problem. That's just the way my life is. I work late shifts. So it probably wouldn't, like most people will work 9 till 5 or 9 till 6, and you do make the calls 7 outside of those hours. But because of my shift work, I work sometimes till 10 o'clock at night.
For sure. Yeah.
So there's nothing like that would fit my lifestyle.
Yeah. Would it help just from your perspective? I record all the calls. Like if there's anything specific we're going through, if you want me to send them through, then obviously I'm happy just to push call, like the call recordings over to you if that's helpful.
Yeah, that would be brilliant for me. And again, it's just because of the nature of my job.
Yeah, of course.
I don't expect you to put a call on at 11 o'clock in the morning or 11 o'clock at night. Like it's not fair for everyone else, and the majority of the people. It's just my job.
Yeah, for sure.
These sides, which is an early start and a late start.
Yeah,
but you've always accommodated that with one-to-one calls and things like that. So I've never felt like I've been left behind. You've always dropped me messages every week. We have the wins group where we put wins in every week and have discussions in the deal groups and the chat. So there's always a point of contact. So I've always felt like I've had somewhere to go.
That's good. Yeah.
Even if I haven't been super proactive in the video calls, the live calls.
No, that's fine. Yeah, and I never want to pressure people to that. Like you said, you've got outside live and work to deal with, but I just want to make sure you feel like you're getting what you need, and I can provide that for you and other people. You know, like having that like open calendar that for the one-to-ones. I hope like just take advantage of it. You know that from this week. Just pick it up. We can get 30-minute call, hour call, whatever you need, and we'll get through whatever's necessary.
Yeah, I've always felt that, and you've always accommodated any call that I've booked in or any issue, and I'm very grateful for that. Cool. And it's always made me feel like if I'm going to do something, I can just double check, just make sure it's the right time or it's the right option, and never felt like, I don't want to bother him, or maybe I shouldn't do this. I've always felt supported, which has been brilliant.
Amazing. Okay, that's really helpful, and big thank you as well, because I appreciate like the good feedback, and hopefully honest feedback is something, you know, honest guy anyway. So yeah, that's awesome.
Honestly, yeah.
Amazing. Okay, thanks so much.